But even with his testicles cut off, we're going to still find the tubes that came up into it, all right? This is the tube that comes from the testicle and goes back up into the inguinal canal. So what is this tube? No.
Seminal canal.
No. Anybody know?
Seminal vesicle.
The 5 components of the
Spermatic cord.
spermatic cord, right. It's the spermatic cord that comes up and goes in the inguinal canal. And there's not much left of this inguinal canal, but it is there. See how that cord is sliding in and out of that piece of tissue right there? That's the inguinal canal right there, all right? So, the 5 components of the spermatic cord were what?
Testicular arteries and veins, testicular nerve, lymph vessel, and vas deferens.
And vas deferens, all 5 of them. And if you remember, we talked about something that wraps around that spermatic cord to hold it all together. That was the external spermatic fascia. Okay, so that's what wraps the spermatic cord and its 5 components. Inside that wrapped 5 component cord, every one of the 5 components is also wrapped individually, and that's the internal spermatic fascia. Okay, so internal and external spermatic fascia, the 5 components of the spermatic cord going up through the inguinal canal here, and then like we talked about, everything heads back up where it's supposed to go. The testicular vein goes up and plugs into the renal vein. This testicular artery comes off of the aorta and comes down through the inguinal canal to connect to the testicle. Lymph vessel, nerve both go up where they need to go. The only thing that doesn't go up the body, as soon as we get in the inguinal canal here, this little cord right here turns and goes and parks itself behind this organ, which is what?
The bladder.
The bladder. You can see there it is. There's the vas deferens coming from the right side of his body. Here it is coming from the left side of his body. And they come and they actually connect themselves to the back of the bladder. So what else are we looking for back here with this? What else is seminal vesicles are on the back? And that stuff right there is a seminal vesicle. There's his right one, there's his left one. And the way to think of it really is that this vas deferens carrying what now?
It carries semen, sperm.
Just sperm. Vas deferens carrying just sperm arrives at the back of the bladder carrying sperm. This guy is sitting on the back of the bladder and it's full of seminal fluid. So the seminal fluid and the little duct out of that seminal vesicle meets up with the vas deferens, and then they become one duct, and that's going to go,
Ejaculatory duct.
that's the ejaculatory duct, and that ejaculatory duct is what goes and connects the semen now into the urethra so it can go out the penis. Okay? So one more time. Spermatic cord made of 5 different components, wrapped with an external spermatic fascia, wrapped inside with an internal spermatic fascia. That thing goes up, goes through the inguinal canal. The vas deferens turns and goes behind the bladder, where it meets up with the seminal vesicle. The 2 of them become one. Ejaculatory duct takes that now semen and injects it into the urethra. Urethra is in the penis. That way the semen can leave the penis. All right? Okay, so what you need to think about is what this is, what's on the back of it, the tubes that go back there, how everything else is connected, right? That's about it. Any questions on that?
Nope.
Okay.